Hello, it is September 20th and I wanted to show you what I've been doing in the garden today. You can see where the soil is dark right there. I've been pulling out, like this was falling over, so was that one, and a lot of weeds. I just pulled out a lot of weeds. You can see where I stopped right there because of all the green in there. I'm gonna have to keep working on that side, but over here, I can't really get in there because there are a lot of flowers, and it's been my experience that when you bug flowers that are so dense like that and try to get the weeds out, you harm the flowers. So I'm just waiting for them to finish their blooming and for the season to end, and I guess I'll just have to work harder next season on the weeds in that area, because you can see up here they're seeding, so there's gonna be more weeds in this area. But I was able, I might have already talked about it, but this side over here I already did, where it's not as dense. I was able to get a lot of stuff out. Things keep leaning over. That's just what happens when you plant next to a fence. So when they do lean over, I trim them back. But I did get the weeds out of there. And then there's this spot right here that I'm just letting go. You can see this is dead, and you can see all the seeds hanging off of that. That was the bachelor buttons, and I'm going to wait until the season is done and until it gets cold, because I was spreading the seeds right away, but look, they're coming up right away, and they're not gonna have time to grow to full height and bloom. So I'm gonna just wait. I'm going to take those seeds after it cools off considerably and scatter it then, because I do want those flowers next season, but I don't want them to come up right now. So just waiting on that one. That's why that's still in here. But I cleaned out this. I'm going to clean out this side. And again, it's so dense over there, I can't even really get underneath. I've tried and it's just a headache. So I'll do my best to take care of it early spring next year when the plants aren't so big and hard to reach under. But you can see all the black heads of the echinacea. They're done blooming. Those are seeds on top. I have a lot, I don't know what those are called. Do you guys know what those are called? The purple. They're blooming and looking great. So this is just what the bed is looking like right now. You can see I need to work on that side, but just taking advantage of the cool morning to get some work done around here. I love this in here though, isn't that cool? With the nasturtium leaves and the yellow flowers and the, I don't know, those pink, orange colored flowers. Pretty neat. I love those yellow ones. I loved them last year, and I'm glad they came back this year because they're so pretty. So that's what I did this week. Well, today. I hope you're doing well in your garden, and I'll talk to you in our next video. Bye.